I'm like a Dark Trap and welcome back to a new episode of our channel. So in the last episode, we finished playing as what do you call that? As the Hobburg's faction, and in this episode, we are going to start a new game with the Pale Ones. So we are going to play in a large map size, and I was thinking maybe either Dark Ages or Empire Age, but I think for right now we are going to play in the Dark Ages just because I think we have more mines, neutral mines maybe. And well, there are two things here. Dark Ages I think is good because human-oriented factions will not be able to eliminate us that easily or that fast. But in the Empire Society, we could gain a lot of gold, which is necessary for our armies as well. So let's see here, Empire or Dark Age. Well, let's go for Empire right now. Just for the gold for now. So let's do this one. Baron difficulty. We are going to play against 6 factions this time. Since the map is a bit bigger, it should be a bit better. Also, in the last series, the Hobburg's faction, we fought like against 2 other factions because the other 2 were eliminated by the game, either by not having leaders or through battle. So this time I want to have more factions to be able to have more events against them, play against them. And let's see, the Pale Ones. So the Pale Ones is a race that have only one eye. If you want to read their story, their history, it's here. Pause the video, and that is their main thing. Okay, their main characteristic, or one of their main characteristics, only have one eye, which means that they are not really that accurate, their attacks. I think they lose some percentages their accuracy. And then there is the fact that they can that was the negative, and then there's the positive, which is that they can they're amphibian units. They can swim. They can swim in the sea, in the rivers, so which is actually really useful in various occasions. They can use that one. They also have these characteristics in their lore that says that the older and the more powerful, I think, one Pale One is, the bigger it is, and the King of the Deep is the biggest of them all. He is one of our leaders, and he's really a gigantic unit, I think. So yeah, he's pretty powerful. Unfortunately, unlike the giant unit that is Trollkey, he doesn't have regeneration. So it would be nice if we were able to find something like the Bloodstone Amulet that would give our King of the Deep the regeneration trait. So that would be nice if we were able to do that. Another thing is oracles and earth readers gather gems from mountain mines. I think even in all types of mines. These gems can be used in magic rituals. We can summon things like shades, I think, and also sort of zombified Pale Ones. It will be pretty nice to discover all of those things. Okay, here is the negative one. So the most Pale Ones have poor eyesight, which hampers them in combat. Poor eyesight because caused by that only eye that they have. Anyway, we are going to play as them, and hopefully it will be not too bad. With this one, I would like to explore the Agartha Plain extensively, because this I think this faction in particular has a big relationship with that with that plane. So here we have our King of the Deep And you can see here already bad eyesight. 1/5 of all attacks miss. We have a few resistances, which is nice. He's a giant unit. He's also amphibian. All of our units here, if you look into them, they are all amphibian. And unfortunately, they are also all with this debuff of bad sight. We already started with an Earth Reader, which means that we can collect these guys. I don't know if the income of one of gems will go away if we lose this one. I have never lost a leader like this before, so I don't know if that income will go away. Anyway, this is the King of the Deep, gigantic unit, pretty nice, pretty powerful, but I think the Troll King is actually a bit more powerful than him. So anyway, oldest among a race of ancient beings, the King of the Deep is prophesied to lead the Pale Ones in Conquest of Elysium and die a martyr's death in the process. We have been told by the dwarves that the lore concerning the future of the Pale Ones is limited, but it would seem that the Pale Ones themselves put a lot of trust in foretellings and readings of fate. This should be expected from a race with a lengthy lifespan and slow wits. The King of the Deep was until recently just a myth, but some time ago, one of our mines was attacked by an army of Pale Ones led by a tremendously large bronze-armored giant. The Pale Ones were thought to be peaceful, albeit protective of their homes, like badgers, but this new development indicates that there is a new will stirring in the halls of the deeper earth. If it is the emergence of the king, or if some even more sinister power is at work, we do not know. One way or another, the king must be linked to the recent aggression of the Pale Ones. So apparently, when this guy was born, the Pale Ones started to unite. Well, that's good. So here we have our Earth Reader, level 1 spellcaster. I don't know if this guy can go up to level 3. That would be nice, right? So this guy doesn't have any rituals, unfortunately. This guy has rituals he can do. Nice. And well, the majority of his his 2 spells are related to buffing. That's okay. The Earth Readers are the religious leaders of the Pale Ones. They are the keepers of Pale One traditions, and even the ancient ones follow their advice. The lack of culture and religious understanding previously attributed to the Pale Ones has not taken the Earth Readers into account. The existence of the Earth Readers show that the Pale Ones have formed a hierarchical society based not on physical strength but on control of beliefs and tradition. The Earth Readers have unearthed magical lore, and according to some sources, they may even surpass Dwarven understanding of magic, although that is more or less damning with faint praise. If there are ancient Pale Ones grown to huge proportions, one might speculate on the possibility that there are ancient Earth Readers that have likewise grown in size and power and magical power. So, remember the unit that we fought before? I think we saw different types of Pale Ones before, and they were like big units. And when we are battling, they occupy like 2x2 squares. I think those are the bigger versions of this guy. We fought them in the past. So, first, you can see here we have our usual 3 resources, and we have this income in gems. We are only producing 1 emerald, which is not really that good. I would like it if we were producing 2 emeralds instead of 1 ruby and 1 emerald. That would have been more useful. Okay, first things first, let's go and see here. Nothing. Oh, and there's an ancient forest. We will not be doing anything there because, well, we cannot really do anything for now. Okay, now we must be really careful here because we don't have that Oh, wait a second. We're actually pretty well defended here. Yeah, this is actually pretty nice. Nice location, I think. We just need to see if there is something bad here. Also, we must be really careful with this guy because since alone, it's easy to kill him. Even though he seems to be really powerful, it's easy to kill him. The key, the D. Okay, let's continue scouting. Oh, ancient temple. But we don't have anything that could. We don't have the. What you call those guys? Scouts. Scout them out. And a Pale One commander, that would have been nice to have. Yeah, this one. Oh, yes. Okay, our first city. And those are bandits. So that means that we could actually, I think we should be able to, or there's a possibility that they will go away. So here, oh, this is nice. Okay, I think there's also another city here somewhere because there is this group of settlement. So there's a possibility that we are near another city again. Okay. Do note that Pale Ones don't really have that many range units. Or anyway, I don't think so. Or I've never seen a range unit there among their ranks. Oh, so that's we should try to live kung gusto soon possible because this is an old battlefield. There might be a what do you call it? A magic item there. Oh, this is nice. This river is dividing this continent in half, or this part of the continent in half. That's pretty. Let's go here and eliminate this guy. And here we can recruit a Pale Scout. Okay, that's something I want. Definitely. So let's see the character. Scout. Okay, this is the one. And let's see. Oh, look at this guy. He actually doesn't have the bad eyesight. And he has throw rock. Okay, that only has a range of 1. Wait, I think the other guys as well have that. Yeah. I mean, range of 2. It only has a range of 2. Here, what's the difference? You're pretty. That's okay. So, even an inferior race developed from intelligent worms can see the need of good formation. How the Pale One Scouts manage to perform their task is still a mystery, considering the limits of their one eye. There are indications that some spark of the Olmic mind still resides in the brains of the Pale One. If so, it is possible that the Pale One Scouts are gifted individuals with abilities to sense minds in their vicinity. However, it is more likely that they use their affinity for slow movements in the dark to avoid detection while observing enemies with their big black eye. Okay, also this is a normal Pale One, and I think there's also different them and normal Pale Ones. Armor. So, much like apes have developed from humans, scholars have claimed that the Pale Ones are degenerate Olms. So, Olms are sort of a horror, I think, right? Or maybe some sort of a grub, cavern grub or something. The proud Olmic race lives in dark caverns under the roots of the earth. While Olms are blind, they are gifted with pure minds and the ability to sense their surroundings as well as the minds of others. How the Pale Ones evolved from the Olms is not known, but closeness to the surface world and the influence of foul magic seems likely. The Pale Ones are a strange race of one-eyed humanoid Olms, grossly fat, one-eyed, and bereft of deeper intellect. It is clear they were not meant to be. Touched by the sun, they have become known as the Pale Ones. They are gifted with perfect dark vision and skills, but their single eye is inferior to even the eyes of fish. The Pale Ones, like their own ancestors, inhabit underwater rivers and lakes as well as cavern halls. And we have the soldier. Pale One soldiers. Pale Ones are as lucky in Warcraft as they are in culture. Most of their soldiers use arms and armor made of bronze, cave cow leather. That ironworking has been discovered by a race living in the depths of the earth clearly shows how inferior they are to most other cave-dwelling races. Dwarves in particular stand out as an example of a race of extraordinary cultural stature where craftsmanship, collective building endeavors, and runic lore have been perfected for millennia. Yeah, we are pretty weak as a race. And okay, I want to take this one as soon as possible, but we will be working on it. Let's continue. Okay, luckily our King of the Deeps still managing on his own, and he is not gaining any debuff cards. Able to handle that one alone, right? Don't prove me wrong. Summoning, lesser deep summoning. This ritual summons and take control over some beings that can be found deep under Elysium. So that should be like cave cows, the thing that they talked about before. Oh, and yeah, let's go here first. This is a bit more important because it's a special resource ruby. Okay, an ancient pale one. I think this is a big unit with the 2x2 unit. So the pale ones have very long lifespans. The one captured and held locked up in the dungeon of Sir Boyd II survived for 3 generations, but despite rough treatment, was put to display at the yearly summer festival by the Boyds. By the time Castle Boyd was destroyed by the foul magics of Ephagina, the beast was so large it could barely be pushed out of its cell. There are reports of other overgrown pale ones, and it is likely that they can survive and grow to become giants if left alone in deep caverns of the world. While the captive beast was blind and grossly fat, it is likely that an ancient pale one living in its natural habitat would be both strong and clever. Well, you can see that is, I think our King of the Deep here is the example for that one. And let's see. So this guy will go here. Can we recruit that guy? Nope, because we don't have either iron or gold for that one. Ooh, ghouls. Oh, I hate these guys. Also, graveyard. Oh, and we found the capital. Nice. Let's see here. Oh, guys, the Bloodstone Amulet. Okay, this will be one of our main objectives this time. Yeah, to take this one. I think this is like the second or third time that I'm seeing this Bloodstone Amulet, and the one that has it almost always is this guy or someone that is in the temple district of the capital. Okay, our guys are not gaining hearts. Really nice. And the Emperor, let's see. So the Emperor has that one. That's not cool. Coral Ring. And here, Captain. Oh, that's a lot of units for that Bakemono. Okay, let's go here. Here yet. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we are in the eastern side of the map. Cavern Guards, I think, is the only worthwhile unit in our recruitment. So yeah, the Cavern Guards are the elites of the Pale One. Their armor is heavier and they use long bronze glaives that can strike with surprising effect. Cavern Guards have previously never been encountered except in Dwarven accounts. But with the recent attack on a remote iron mine, there was a large contingent of glaive-wielding guards that prevented our forces from entering the mine, while some strange ritual was performed in the depths. When the cavern guards finally retreated, there was a rumbling in the mountain and most of our army was buried in the avalanche. While most would assume that the Pale Ones do not have the mental faculties to form social groups and hierarchies, the presence of the cavern guards clearly showed that even a backward race of grabmen will evolve if exposed to the culture of other races. Okay, so yeah, those cavern guards are the only worthwhile, I think, units that we can recruit. So those are probably going to be the only units we will be recruiting. Oh, one gave a heart. And a Pale One Commander. Yes, we are going to recruit that guy, definitely. Oh, wait. Did the Pale One Commander require iron? I think he did. Okay, let's go here. Oh, town. Cannot do anything with it yet. Now let's see. So, farm, spearman. Go here. There are a lot of pretty useful territories. Oh, right, we can go here. But I think this consumes 2. Oh, no, only 1. Oh, that's nice. We can go here and there's no danger. And we're being attacked. That's okay. Nice. Here. 2 levies, bandits. Oh, and our first enemy. Elysium. So it could be a witch or it could be something else entirely. This is a pretty big what do you call this one? It's a pretty big chunk of forest. So, oh, and there's the city. Yep. Another city with a lot of guards. We are not going to be able to conquer that one. Not anytime soon. Oh, let's. Oh no! Oh no! That's the worst. Wait. The Dryad Queen. Oh, that's the worst. Okay, let's see. So, Ancient Hurler, that's one of the few units that are ranged in the Pale One faction. These guys are siege units as well. And also, I think they occupy like 2x2. Like maybe 2x2 or 3x3 spaces in during battle. Anyway, the Ancient Pale Ones are remarkably strong despite their pale, flabby flesh. Without easy access to wood and limited understanding of metallurgy, the Pale Ones have never used ranged weapons apart from thrown rocks. But the size and strength of the Ancient Pale Ones allowed them to throw not just rocks, but boulders the size of burgers. So yeah, that's actually pretty nice. And let's see, we are going to recruit him. Definitely. Yeah, I think you're worth a bit more than a commander right now. So we are going to do. Okay, and there's another thing. Oh, we lost that one already. Go here first. We're going to retreat. I don't want to fight that guy. I think we should be able to handle it, but this guy has forest magic and I wouldn't want to lose our Pale One Deep King of the Deep because of some magic. Like confusion or things like that. Or maybe even charm. That wouldn't be good. Okay. That cost though. I think that's a lot. That's a pretty big cost for a scout. Oh, goblins. destroying. Oh, village or wait. Then we'll go towards the as soon as turn. Earth Reader at 68. Okay, let's go and conquer this one. Here we could go here, or we could return back and take this guy with. Okay, this one. Oh, but that will give us action. Oh no, no. Actually, these guys have normal action points. I thought they were the ones that required that had only 2 action points. It's actually nice. Okay, so they also have a range attack, which is pretty nice. Oh, cave cow. Cave cows are strange beings of the deeper earth that feed on fungi and minerals. Saliva is highly corrosive and can dissolve rocks. While most scholars adhere to either the Olm theory or the Grab theory, Troglophilus suggested that the pale ones were created together with the cave cows, did not evolve from Olms nor Grabs. This would suggest a mad creator god, and Troglophilus' theories are refuted by most sane scholars. To prove his theory right, the late scholar embarked upon an expedition through the lands of the Pale Ones. According to the only survivor of the expedition, Troglophilus died when an annoyed cave cow spit him in the face as the scholar tried to collect samples from the specimen. Okay, so yeah, their research was inconclusive, apparently. Okay, that's nice. We have that one. That means we can learn magic. Oh, and another city. Okay, this is pretty nice. And a coal mine with another thing that I really like. Okay, Pale One Scout at 24 again. That's a bit worse. And there's a labyrinth. And there's a lot of minotaurs. We are not going to fight them for now. Okay, you know what? We need to go back. Let's recruit. We still don't have iron. Go here and then. It's also pretty isolated, so this coal mine will be pretty useful, or is pretty useful. Oh, we lost a lot of you. And a seal guard. Wait, seal guards are sort of bigger units as well. I think they're pretty powerful. Let's see here. Oh, so yeah, guys, ancient hurlers requires 2x2 squares. Okay, nothing to see here. And this river actually ends with this city. It's almost a sort of protection. Okay, you go here. Let's recruit you in Tillgard. So seal guards are pretty powerful. I like them because they have 3 armor, lots of HP, and yeah, I think that's it. They also have a pretty powerful attack. I would like to have them as my main melee line. So let's recruit that seal guard. Oh no, we cannot recruit it. Yeah, they do require a lot of iron. So anyway, somewhere in the deeper reaches of the earth, there is rumored to be a sealed chamber. Garven lore is on the matter is limited but more comprehensive than the few tidbits gathered from explorers, goblins, and captured Pale Ones. It is clear that some of the ancient Pale Ones are given exceptional training and weapons made from enchanted obsidian. The dwarves claim that they are called seal guards by the Pale Ones, and that most of them leave their home and wander to the deepest reaches of the earth on a holy quest when their training is done. We have only encountered a few of these armored giants, and we have never captured one alive, so the mysteries remain. The recent addition of a thought reader to the Royal Inquisitive Order is supposed to bring clarity to the matter. Unfortunately, it would seem the thought reader was freed himself while questioning an armed prisoner. What is known of the Seal Guard is that they are supposed to guard the sealed chamber with enchanted weapons to prevent corrupted souls from spreading. What corrupted souls means, we can only speculate. So yeah, this bit of lore is actually talking about a sealed chamber. I think we saw that one before during the series about the demonologist, if I remember it correctly. So the sealed chamber is a sort of a citadel that that is the main citadel for, or rather, I consider it a special place, a special citadel for the Pale Ones, and we can find it in the Agartha plane. That's the main relationship that we have as the Pale One with the Agartha plane, as well as the other things that we discovered during this play. Here, nothing to see here. Oh, these Ictid raiders could actually go here and take over our territory. That wouldn't be good. Okay, you know what? Since we are not going to be able to recruit that Seal Guard, we're just going to take these Cavern Guards for now. And with these guys, we're going to take over this mountain mine, iron mine. Another Earth Reader and a Pale One Scout. Definitely, we're going to recruit it. And nope. Unless we have that Bloodstone amulet, I'm not going to attack this sort of enemies or cities. I think if I had that Bloodstone amulet, I would be able to attack a lot of territories more aggressively. Nope, not. Yeah. Another scout here. Wait, actually this army doesn't have a scout, so we're going to go here. And these guys will continue exploring for us. Oh, I forgot that we had trade right now. Oh, really? Dude, that's not cool. Okay, let's recruit that Ancient Pale One. Wait, a second. Oh, this Ancient Pale One is actually smaller. Okay, so the Pale Ones have very long lifespans. The one captured and... Wait, I already have one. Oh, maybe I didn't have enough gold for that one. Anyway, we are going to recruit that. Because he's pretty powerful. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so let's recruit him. Oh, really? Yeah. God, we just spend a lot of our iron. So let's go away. There's city. Oh, this is a pretty big group. We're going to take out those as soon as possible. Okay. We are in 3. We need to retreat. Our trade. Yes, I almost forgot about you. Let's buy iron. We require a lot of iron, guys. Ancient Commander. Wait, Ancient Commander, is he a frontline? He is. So the recent encounters with the Ancient Pale Ones have given us much more understanding on their culture and society. Early encounters with the race have been with scouts and young ones. The older the Pale Ones get, the larger they grow, and the more influence they wield. It is probable, but not certain, that their minds and cunning also grow with age. But the presence of young commanders and magically skilled Earth readers suggest that most of the Pale Ones are born stupid and never develop their higher mental faculties, while a few are born with the skills to lead and learn math. When such individuals grow old, they will invariably become leaders of their brethren. Yeah, but this guy is not really fun. I mean, I don't want the fact that he is a frontline unit. But yeah, also, Pale Ones seems to have a rudimentary understanding of hierarchy apart from the instinctive animal behavior to follow the largest member of the pack. Some Pale Ones are armed with weapons made of iron, but their equipment is otherwise similar to the bronze armament of the Pale One soldiers. This has several implications. First, that they have managed to trade and communicate with other races, most likely dwarves. Secondly, they have learned the arts of iron crafting. This changes in many ways how we look upon the slow-witted Pale Ones. The use of iron and the implications of hierarchical order are also far beyond earlier preconceptions of the Pale Ones' capabilities. Pale Ones clearly follow their ironclad commanders. It is possible that these commanders are gifted with a shard of Olmec legacy, but there are some scholars who actually ascribe all Pale Ones a working, albeit inferior mind. I don't understand. Okay, let's continue. You are going to retreat towards the main base. You are going to conquer this place. For me, you should be able to handle it. I trust you. Well, actually, yeah. Let's go with the entire army. Guys, okay. Yeah. That was a nice battle there. And yes, this is something good. No, it's not something good. We cannot recruit them. Oh, that's... Oh no, which one do we recruit? The Ancient Pale One or the Ancient Hurler? And also Tillgard. Oh, that will be nice. Okay, Ancient Hurler, and we cannot recruit anything else right now. That sucks. Okay, let's go here. Anyway guys, for right now, I'm going to end the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm really expecting a lot from this faction. I want to discover all of its secrets. Mainly the secrets that lies in the Agartha plane. And all of the rituals of the Earth Readers. And maybe the relationship between the Pale Ones and the Olms. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please click that like button down below, and also please do consider subscribing to the channel. I would appreciate it a lot if you did so. Once again guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I'm Like and Dark Trap, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.